Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. In the last episode we finished up the whole first the first case, I guess you want to call it. Anyway, when I load up my game here, I think we're about to start the second case. So, let's do it. From the chapter start of the Stolen Turnabout. This is yeah, okay. The time is 1 a.m. Beep boop bop, beep boop bop, beep boop bop. Detective, we made it. Whew. What a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. Oh look, it's Gumshoe. Oh, you said it, pal. Must have been our rock-solid security that scared him off. Would you mind opening the safe just to double check? Alright. That was, hopefully I wasn't supposed to memorize any of that, because holy shit, that went fast. But it looks like you gotta put in the code, put in a thing, twist the thingy, and the lock unlocks. And what the hell is that? Ah! We've been had! Mask to mask salutations. Out front, guards! Turn on the searchlights! Ah ha ha! Ah ha 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 ha! Better luck next time, gentlemen! Ha ha! I don't... What? Someone stole something. Oh. Okay. Ah ha ha! Ah ha ha! Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. It's Batman!
I'm Batman. We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Ha 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 ha!
Yeah, Batman wouldn't. Yeah. Should I make him evil Batman until I know his real voice? I don't know. Ah ha ha! Ah ha ha ha! I don't know what I'm doing with these voices yet. These are just for the intro. I don't care until we actually see these guys' faces or whatever they look like when they talk. I'm not gonna worry about the voices. Anyways, looks like we're back to being Phoenix Wright again. Instead of the first 3 episodes where we were Mia. Back to present day. Here we go. October 11th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Hey, Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important. Wait, why is Nick cleaning the toilets? Shouldn't you be doing that? You're the assistant. What are you freaking out about now? Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Huh? We're about to hit the big time. Big time? And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are... Huh, don't be silly. I'm talking about me and... Pearly, of course. Hello. It's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. Okay, so... I kind of... When I was doing the voice for the Dahlia chick, I wasn't really thinking about Pearl at the time, because I kind of, you know, wasn't thinking about it. So, if the voice is going to be similar, that's fine. But maybe when we see the Dahlia chick again... I'll shift the voices a bit if we see her again with Pearl in the mix. If they're separate entities in the story, then I'll keep them separate, or the voice will be the same probably. But otherwise, Pearl gets the little girl voice because she's a little girl, duh. Duh. Anyway. Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway?
Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this.
What's this? Some kind of poster? The hell? Oh, it's the jar that broke up into pieces. I remember that. Karain Village. Isn't that... That's right. It's our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is. What's this about treasures from the boonies? Very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight?
The Treasures of Karain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but... The promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes.
That's why I dressed up extra special today. Wait, what? What do you think, Nick? You look great. Except for that you look the same as you always did. What's the difference? Huh. Same Maya, different day. Okay. I don't see anything special about it. Alright, so we're going to get a little bit of a background here since this is, if just in case you haven't played the other Ace Attorney games, this young lady here is Maya Fey, the younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then, I've been the one who's keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character. Hey, who are you calling shady? Apparently there's some fourth wall breaking going on here.
And this...
Oh, sorry. And this little girl is Pearl Faye, but I usually just call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself.
I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help out any way I can, Mr. Nick.
Indeed. Indeed. Crane Village is the home of the mysterious Crane channeling technique, and Maya here is the daughter of the Crane School of Channeling's master. Well, was the daughter. We should say that. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, all right. Earth Nick, how long are you going to make two gorgeous women like us wait?
Yes, Mr. Nick. I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit.
Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. Alright, so waiting to see what the case is going to be here, but it probably has something to do with that little intro. Something got stolen. I wasn't paying attention. Was it a jewel? I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter that much at the moment. Something got stolen out of a safe. Lordly Taylor. Why are we going to the tailor? The city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Okay. Wow, this is awesome. Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. All depends on how you display it.
Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fay Manor storeroom.
Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom? What? Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibit is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Alright. Guess we should go and say hello. Alright, well then. Shall we examine the room? Let's get our bearings here. What do we have to examine? We have...
Oh, Mystic Maya, look! I can't believe it!
Ah, it's so cute. It's a little diorama of Crane Village. Yeah, look at that. But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness.
Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house. It even says Fay Manor on it.
Yikes, you're right. I kind of want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. You might get mad. Don't want him to get mad now, would you? They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures, too? Oh, that was me. Sorry. Or whatever, that was Phoenix. Of course they are. This is the treasure exhibit, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess so. So all it takes to be a treasure is age. No wonder nobody likes museums. Ah, don't yawn, bitch. I'm trying to read. I think I remember this old folding screen here. Yeah, there was a murderer hiding behind it, I remember. Pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence. In that murder case that happened in Crane Village. Yeah, I remember.
This folding screen's the greatest of all the spirit channeling type secrets. The six-leaf Crane's sacred writings folding screen.
It's so secret. Why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? Obviously, it's not secret anymore. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English, 108 Ways to Save Money. Wait, what? I'm pretty sure the number's gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're always looking for new ways to, you know. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Indeed. What do we have here? What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it. Well, must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that? Huh? What? Of course there is. Right, Pearly?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'll bet it would really take your breath away. Okay, I'm not entirely sure I know what item this is. I wonder if it's something that we know. I assume it's not the broken vase. Anyway, I guess we're done here. There's not a second part to the room to look at. Now let's go to the basement and find out who's running this shit. Is it somebody we know or not? Let's find out. Alright, Lordly Taylor, basement warehouse. Yep, this is the basement warehouse, alright. Damn it, I'm yawning again. Stop it.
This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time.
Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh? Mr. Right. A monster! You were right! Huh? A monster? Oh! What? Didn't expect to see her already. Good evening. It's good to see you again. I don't remember really what voice I used for her, but I forget her name. What the fuck was her name again? You! I know you! Nice to see you again too, little miss.
Oh, hello!
Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly? That's it. Her name was Andrews. Adrian Andrews. Okay. Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So, this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. Okay. How you been, girl? What you up to? It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? Why are you freaking out on me? What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all.
Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily.
Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle pearls further. That's a weird line. Okay. Mr. Wright, was there for me? Oh, Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. Sorry, I read that wrong. It was something that happened 7 months ago. Okay, so we have like a time period in between last game and this game now. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case? Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? Oh, God, okay. After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Ms. Andrews. If it wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Whew, that's a relief. Okay. Don't want to manage douchebag actors anymore. But anyways, I'm really impressed, Ms. Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? Finest museums! Hey! Why am I getting country on it? I don't know.
Yes, I did! That's really wonderful.
So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. I don't even know what I'm doing with this voice right now. This girl... I can't, because Maya was like not even a big part of that case, especially when Adrian Andrews was around. It's hard to have them both in the freaking talking in the same conversation. Anyway, the security guards are all very highly trained as well. That sounds good. So, what's with that face she's making? I don't know. What's okay, so there's nothing more to talk about. Should we present her with something? What do we have? We got the Magatama. Oh god, we got to go back to using that again. Oh man, I'm always terrible at those things. Exhibition poster. Should we show her this? I wanted to do something nice for you and your friends, Mr. Wright. So that's why you arranged this exhibit? I knew that Karain Village was the hometown of your assistant, Maya. I thought it would be great to let the rest of the world know about it too. Huh. But that's not exactly thanking me, per se, is it? Maybe, but who'd want an exhibit of the treasures of Phoenix Wright? Guess I can't argue with that one. Yeah. Who would want that? I mean, anyway, anything worth examining down here? Let's see. What do we got right here? Computer screen? This computer. It looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above. And that means what? The camera's set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in and out of the storeroom. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what. I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff. Not that high-tech, but it is. I guess it is tech stuff. Looks like a part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is the burr. Aha! I've got it. Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger. Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Like maybe for World Hamburger Festival or something. I kind of doubt it. Aha! I got it. Maybe it said spaghetti. What? Why are you talking about food? Oh wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think? Maya, you give me the most SMHs in my life. Okay, to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Okay. Camera? It's a security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door. It's set up to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, as they say. As they say, whoever they are. Anything else worth examining on this screen? It looks like there's a second screen to look at, so we'll do that in just a tech. Let's do it. Ooh, there's a big statue here.
Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Amy, right?
Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Karain channeling technique, Amy Faye. This statue was on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Okay, Amy Faye's golden statue. Keep in mind, it might be important later, seeing as how it's now in our freaking court record. Whoa. Oh, okay, that looks very much like a murder weapon, but alright, anyway. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding? Don't ask me, how should I know? Well, you are the future master, right? Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue. Wait, what? How the hell how's that possible? How have you never seen one of the statues? It's from the original fucking shit you had in the damn town you're from. Anyway, that thing is called the Karain Shishito. It's a ceremonial sword. I don't know how to fucking pronounce that. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Ah, phooey. I wanted to cut something. Whoa, why are you eyeing me for? Crazy bitch. Oh, look, it's already 8 o'clock. Have you all eaten yet? Well, actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together? Ooh, I like the sound of that. Dine, it sounds so fancy.
I'll have the kids' lunch.
Okay. Pearly, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with the kids' dinner?
Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me.
Shall we head upstairs then? Alright, well, shall we? Man, Phoenix has always got ladies everywhere, man. Phoenix, and he doesn't even mean to, he's just dumb. I mean, we saw the first case in this game, he's just got ladies on his D, and it's not even like his fault, he just kind of dumbs his way into it, man. He dumbs his way into it. Anyway, after that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Ms. Andrews look so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day, something terrible would happen. Uh-oh. Of course, the very next day, something terrible goes terribly, terribly awry. Sorry, needed some water there. Nick, this is terrible! What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Wait, what the hell is with this toilet cleaning thing? What the? Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. Jesus.
I'm going to turn on the TV.
Okay. Is something important on the TV?
We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on the clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief Mask Damask.
Mask Damask. At least he has a clever name. Oh wait, sorry. It's Mask Star Damask. Get it right. Mask the Mask?
According to a spokesperson, Lordy Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief who only targets rare treasures.
Lordly Taylor? Uh-oh. Well, Nick, what are we gonna do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure? Lordly Taylor? You don't think. Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask Damask. Our most valuable treasure. The Karain sacred urn was stolen. What? You mean like that broken-ass urn? What was sacred about it when it was broken? Refresh my memory a little. What's the sacred urn? It's only the most important treasure in Karain Village, that's all. Look, it's right here on the poster. Yeah, okay, it's the shitty-ass broken vase. Okay, I got it. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of mystic Amy Faye, the founder of the Karain channeling technique. Right, Pearly?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, God. Yeah. Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Amy written on it. Yeah, it did. At some point it did. Now it says I am. Huh. Any idea how that happened, Pearly?
There's some things left best unsolved when you say, Mr. Nick.
Oh, God. Yeah, I remember. That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Karain Village, Maya's hometown. The sacred urn. It turned out to be an important clue in that case. I believe this was case 2 in the last game. Anyway, remember the urn before it was smashed to bits. By Pearl. Spoiler alert. If you haven't played the other game or seen me play the other game or whatever, Pearl broke the urn. So there you go. Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head. So let's see what's next. What's wrong with you, Nick? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean?
Mr. Nick! Your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen! Doesn't that even bother you?
But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how...
The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Crane School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't.
Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it?
Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this.
Yeah, get the sacred urn back. But I'm not a detective, I'm a lawyer.
That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya.
Man, oh man. There's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of the bad guy again? Mask Damask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask Star Damask. Get it right. Okay. I'll get it right. Oh, it was terrible. I was arrested and everything. Maya had a rough justice for all. She got accused of the murder in the second case, and then in the fourth case, she got fucking kidnapped. So she had a rough game. Let's see if she has such a rough game in this game. So far, I mean, it's not already not looking too good for her since, you know, yeah, stuff got stolen from, yeah, the thing, the pot, the urn, the thing, yeah. Anyway, 1 year ago, the murder in Crane Village. I'm all out of words today, guys. I'm sorry. My brain is like shut off. Anyway, a man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings, and this urn wound up being the key piece to evidence that proved her innocence.
Mr. Nick, would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn.
Oh, you just gave yourself away, dum-dum. Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember, this urn used to say Amy on it. Dum-dum. Yep. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces, but apparently she put it back together again. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well.
Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts, spelling either.
Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now, instead of Amy, it says I am. I am Amy. Can't believe no one's noticed this till now, a whole year later.
I can't believe it myself.
Okay, apparently Maya didn't hear any of that, so okay. Anything worth presenting, or do we just move on? I guess let's just move on. Where are we going? I guess we're going to go back to Lordly Taylor and see what happened. Let's check it out. What's going down? Main Exhibition Hall.
Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy.
Okay, let's do just that. But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night.
Bad guy, huh?
Hey, you can't poke around. Oh, it's Pal. Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Wait a minute, that voice. Ah, no, not him again. Yep. It's you! And I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you hanging around here for? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here anyway? All right, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already?
Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name's Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now's a good chance for you to try to remember it, right? Okay. And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick. Okay.
Okay. It's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick.
Yeah. Good to see you again, too, I guess. Fucking Dick. What's up, Dick?
Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened?
Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl. It's just Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, this thief stole something called the Sacred Urn.
I know about that.
Well, the criminal's name is Mask to Mask.
I know about that too.
Detective, can't you tell us something other than that?
Well, I guess I sort of owe you guys in a way. The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning.
How exactly do you know that?
Got an emergency phone call from the guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen.
Scene of the crime? You mean here, right?
Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse.
Basement warehouse, huh?
So who was guarding the basement warehouse?
That guy, it's all his fault. That the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head thinking that he's an ace detective.
Is it Ace Ventura? Fucking Jim Carrey? Or Ace Detective? We'll get to that in a minute. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask Star to Mask. I'm just gonna call him Mask to Mask, but that star is throwing me off. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask to Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread.
Whoa. Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Mask to Mask.
So, he's some kind of master of disguise, huh?
And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him in his time.
What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn?
Of course I did. Guy always sends his calling card before he steals something.
Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. Alright, well, let's get to this Ace Detective dude. So why do you call him Ace Detective anyways?
That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up.
So, what's he like?
Well, like I told you, Master Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective manages to get the stolen treasure back.
Wow, that is impressive all by himself.
Yeah, I gotta admit, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy.
But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief.
Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues.
So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? Alright, so we have our next person we need to go talk to. Well, let's learn about this calling card real quick. So what's this calling card?
Here it is. Don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal?
What's this mark on the front?
That's Master Man's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on them.
They didn't mention that on the news flash. Mention that on the news flash, whatever.
We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem.
Alright, so that, like, black and white mask-looking thing. Got it. That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators.
Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you could have your own copycat someday.
Thanks, I guess? Alright, well then. I'm not sure if there's anything else worth looking around in this room because there doesn't look like anything got disturbed. So let's just move on to the warehouse and find this Ace Detective. Alright, here we go. No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills. We've been here once. One time. It's probably because it's air conditioned. To protect the art pieces, you know. Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. I don't know who's... I guess this is the Ace Detective, but what does he look like? I don't even know. Anyway, huh? What the heck does that mean? Whoa! I don't even know what to think about this guy. This fucking Pikachu tail hair. He's got Pikachu's tail on his head, man. That's weird. You can cut that shit off. He's got a big ruby ring. He's got a big red bow tie. Ribbon bow tie, whatever you want to call that. And he's got a fucking... He's got a nose for days. Pointy-ass fucking penguin nose. Yes, I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourself at home. I don't know what the fuck to do with this guy's voice. Who are you anyway?
Shh! Silence!
Whoa, what the fuck? His eyeball is huge.
Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
I don't even know. That's not a good enough voice for him. He needs to have a higher pitched voice. What do you see?
Zvari, the truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade.
Alright, so we're going with the fucking Sans voice, I guess, because why not?
Am I wrong?
Yikes, that's scary. How did you know that?
How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space, and a swimmer of dreams.
His nose is fucking crazy. Anyway, what is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it.
Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. The name is At Me. Look at me!
Oh no, his name is Look at Me. Ah! Killing me with a shitty-ass name. Look at me! Look at me! Alright, so can I just first off say that if he's not Mask the Mask, I'll be surprised. Can I just say that now? He's already shady looking. He's the only one who got the treasure back. I don't know. That's all I got so far. He's the only one looking into this shit down here. I don't know. It just first hunch is that this guy is Mask to Mask. Now I could be wrong. Let me be wrong if I am. And please, for the love of God, if I'm right, don't tell me, please. If you fucking spoil it, you guys, I swear to Jesus. Anyway, moving on.
Ace Detective.
Oh, hi? Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney, bitch. Ooh, that's right. Ace Attorney versus Ace Detective. What you know about that, son?
I'm Maya Fey, Ace Spirit Medium. And I'm, Pearl Fey. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin and, Spirit Medium Ace Apprentice.
There you go.
Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game?
Game? Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? Cause he's crazy, man. He's crazy. So why are you Ace Detective? Are you really as famous as you say?
Of course! For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in this city that had not heard of me. Look at me! Look at me!
Look at me!
I am Master Mask's arch-enemy, the Ace Detective. Look at me! At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light.
Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick?
I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Magina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from the Mask de Mask. With my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles.
Yeah, they mentioned it on the news, in the Great People of the Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward.
Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much.
So in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Fair enough. So what do you know about the mask, dude? Oh, tell us what you know about Mask to Mask, and keep it simple, please.
Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle.
I see. Huh. Wait, hang on a second. You were here last night? Here, in the Lordly Tailor?
Naturally. Wherever Master Mask goes, you will find At Me laying his elegant traps.
Elegant traps? More like Damask out eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway.
But this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory.
I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Thinking that's probably a good idea. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night?
But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces.
Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. Yes, he said it. I was thinking it. He said it.
I first received the request from our services 20 days ago, and it was 10 days ago that we received Master Mask's calling card.
Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived?
Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough.
That's Adrian for you.
A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized.
Calling card arrived, right?
Yes, so, Ace Detective, that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse, and waited for him, alone.
Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help?
Ridiculous! Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops?
You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you who let that Damask get away.
I always operate alone and concealed, out of sight of others.
Corn sealed?
What the fuck?
Precisely! Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies first, you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb.
Anyway, back to what happened last night.
As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared.
But that's impossible. How could it just disappear?
How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here.
For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself.
So you're saying that even though
on one came through those doors last night, even though no one, yeah, that's a typo.
our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose?
That's just not possible. Alright, well, okay. I think I'm gonna call that a wrap for today, guys. I'm gonna try and have, like, specific beginning ends to episodes here in this playthrough. I know in the last one I would just record a long-ass session, and even with the last case I did the same thing, but that's because I'm still trying to, like, figure out how my schedule's gonna go with this game, and I think if we just do slightly longer than half-an-hour episodes, whether they go up to 45 minutes or so, that's fine. That's cool, as long as I keep it every other day. But if I go back to doing daily episodes of this, which I may eventually switch this back to doing dailies, then I'll probably shift it back to half-hour episodes. So it'll just depend on how often I post it that we actually, that the schedule, how long the episodes will be based on how I post it. So anyway, that's going to wrap this episode up of Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, Pet Detective, Ace Detective, Pet, yeah, Trials and Tribulations. And in the next one, we will do some more investigating on this case. And I don't know, we're not freaking detectives, so eventually this is going to turn into defending somebody, right? Who the hell is going to be our defendant, I wonder? It's all got to pan out somehow, and we'll find out maybe in the next one. See you guys then. Peace!